Hey YouTube, it's TD here. I hope y'all can hear me because yesterday I had the hardest time. I was trying to show y'all some with Malachi. Couldn't get that on. It was just a whole hot mess. But I'm here this morning. Well, it's not really morning, it's afternoon. It's 1:48. I wanna talk to you about domestic violence at any age. I was watching my YouTubers, Courtney and Eddie. And they were talking about a show that comes on. I think it's called Ready to Love. And they were saying that the young lady had met. Let me get some of this glare out. Hold on, y'all. This pajama Saturday, so I got on pajamas. Okay. So they were saying that the young lady, the gentleman she met, got mad because another guy that they ran into hugged her and was calling them all kind of calling her all kind of B's and W's and just whatever else he could think of, just all kind of horrible names. And um and I was just thinking about that, and especially now, like at my age, when you start back dating. Well, now I've been with my guy for like 3 years. You know, I break up, go back, break up, go back. But we don't have that domestic violence thing. But I have had that before in the past, and I just want to remind us, no matter what age, but especially my age and older, you don't have to settle for anything, and don't put up with a man if he starts want to call you the B word or any word that's not your name that you don't want him to call you. Because what happens is, if you allow them to start out calling you out of your name and you excuse it, and what they said was, this young lady, I'm ready to love, I think her name was Mika, because I don't watch the show, but I do like to watch the reviews. Said that, excuse me, y'all. Said that she was she excused it, and she didn't even tell nephew Tommy what the gentleman said about her, or what he called her. And I feel like that was, she did herself a disservice, but I feel like she did that because she's so used to protecting men that she didn't even protect herself first, because they had to be hurtful for him to just up and call her the B word because some other man spoke to her or some other man hugged her. Sir, you and her are just now meeting. Y'all are not a couple. So how are you that upset? You know what I mean? Like when I first started talking to my guy, we went to a gala with my job, and one of the doctors was drinking. And when he went to hug me, he tried to kiss me like on the side of my mouth, but I turned my head real quick. But he and I talked about that and how it made him feel, but we didn't talk about, there was no name calling and acting a fool. Now I'm not saying he's perfect, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. But at this age, I know better how to handle things than all that screaming and shouting. I've had that in my 20s. I'll never go back to that. I'll get rid of you first. And so, but what I'm saying is, when they start all of that name calling, and women too, this is for not just because women act a fool too. If you start all of that, I was watching another one of my little YouTubers. Her name is Brie, Bria, and I like to watch her. Real young. She probably about 27, just as cute as a button. And she was talking about her toxic relationship, but she was talking about how she hit the ex-boyfriend. She started fighting him, and then he started fighting her back. We as women do not get to say that, hey, I hit him, but you don't get to hit me back. A hit is a hit, no matter who it's coming from. We don't get to say that. Yeah, we should hope that he wouldn't hit her back, but he did. Keep your hands to yourself, ladies. Keep your hands to yourself. Calm down before you speak if you're upset. Even if you have to let them know, we'll talk about this later because I'm upset right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. We in the African American community, we have to learn the proper way to deal with our anger, to deal with if we think someone is doing us wrong. We just have to come up with the proper way to deal with that situation. And I was just thinking, I felt so bad for this young lady on Ready to Love that he was calling her out of her name. She has kids, and she was so forgiving to him right off the bat that what she doesn't realize, and that's because she's a young mom, is that she's setting her kids up to think that this is how a man is supposed to treat you. And it's absolutely horrible and heartbreaking. It is absolutely horrible and heartbreaking. And so, just each one of us can only um, be responsible for ourselves. We can't even be responsible for our partners. We can only be responsible for ourselves. But yeah, if do not love a man more than you love yourself. Period. And you know how I feel at this age, and I tell my guy that, and we just talked about it the other day. It's 60% business, 40% love. I'm too old to do all that gaga eyed. It's got to be, if I'm down, can you handle it? If I'm down, can you take care of everything? Because if you're down, I'm going to take care of everything. You know, so it's not going to be all of that. I'm just hopelessly in love. Yeah, I love him, but it's business. I'm not going to be with no broke man. I'm not going to do struggle love because I did that in my youth and in my earlier years. And I'm just not going to do that again, not ever. So, and especially with me having a son that has schizophrenia, I don't have time. I've got too much on my plate to worry about a grown man that I got to struggle with. I just got too much on my plate. Oh, and I was trying to tell y'all yesterday, Malachi's on a new medicine and he's doing very well. He's doing very well. But I digress because that's not what I came on here to talk about. I'm up in the bonus room. Let's show y'all watching TV. I like to come up here and watch TV. But just take care of yourself. Love yourself. Don't allow a man to take your worth away from you because nobody can take your worth away from you without you allowing it. So don't allow anyone to take your worth away from you. And if you feel like you see some red flags, go with your feelings. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. And you determine how you want your relationship to look. It doesn't have to look like it looks on TV. It doesn't have to look how your aunt or uncle or mom and dad's look. You do what's best for you at this age, whether you're young or whether you're middle age or whether you're older. You do what's best for you. So I just wanted to come here and let you all know that. And thank y'all for listening to me, honey. I got 15 subscribers. I want to get a few more, but even if I don't, it's all right. I love that, it's one or two of y'all that's always interacting with me and give me a thumbs up and stuff. And I just love that. And because you could be anywhere but listening to an old lady, honey. And so I just really, really love you. I appreciate you. It's Saturday, March the 22nd or 23rd, honey. I don't know. 23rd, I think. And I just truly, truly appreciate you. And this has been TD here. Give me a thumbs up. Share my channel if you got anything out of it. And if you think that I'm not correct in my thinking, straighten me out about it. And y'all know I love to watch T.S. Madison too, y'all. And T.S. Madison just got a new house. And y'all go and look at her video. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. She has a real older, and she's not old, she's nowhere near my age, but she has an older um taste, like a England, old world kind of taste, but it's still pretty. So if y'all get a chance, just go and look at it. It's just something fun to do. Just when she's showing her house and stuff, it's nothing serious. She's not into it with anybody. Nobody's into it with her. She's just showing us her house, and so it's nice to see how rich people live. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all have a good day. Thank you for watching again, and And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Bye.